What's up, beat lovers? Welcome back to my channel. So I made this lo-fi beat the other day and I thought I can make a video and show you how I process the beat. So let's get to Studio One and I'm going to show you everything. So first I'm going to play a loop for you in the track so you get a feel for the beat. And then I'm going to take each individual channel and show you how I done it. So let's go. So I think you get the feel of it. So we're going to start to look at the piano lead over here. I'm going to single that track and I'm going to remove all the effects. So I have the black hole as the reverb on this one. And then I have an EQ. It's pretty hard EQ'd. I have removed a lot of the low end and the high ends. And then I have the RC20 just to give it a bit more character. So let's remove all of those effects first and listen to the piano lead without processing. You can directly hear it's much more fuller sounding, and that is something that I want to remove from the track actually. So I'm going to play it and I'm going to apply each effect at the time. So let's see. And you probably hear that the EQ does quite a bit on this piano. And also the RC20 gives it a bit of a character. What I've added here is, let's bring it up, basically a bit of noise, wobble, and some distortion, as you can see here, just to give it that lo-fi sounding. So let's move on. Piano fill, actually the same things, kind of the same EQ. I have a bit of a mid-range top on that one. Same RC20 settings, and I have the black hole as reverb as well. Bit tuned. The bass line, nothing major really, just cut off the top end and added the waves. Let's bring that up. One knob fatter, makes the bass a bit fatter. We can actually listen to that part. So let's remove the processing. And I will just add the effects. You can probably hear the one knob getting activated, making that bass a bit fatter. Kick, only cutting the high end of it. The hi-hats, cutting the low end and adding some reverb. So I have closed hi-hat, I have an open hi-hat, I have a second open hi-hat, and I have a ride. And they're kind of the same process. So I'm cutting out the low ends and I'm adding the reverbs on them. And then we have the saxophone. So let's listen to the saxophone. Let's take it to the intro. And I'm gonna play the intro for you with processing on, and then we will go into the saxophone. So let's stop it over there and let's move the loop. So let's have a listen to the intro, and I will do the same thing with the saxophone. So we will do the unprocessed signal, and then with the black hole, the EQ and the RC20. So this is everything processed except the saxophone. And adding the effects. As you can see, I'm following the same kind of vibe here. I'm trying to cut out the low and the high ends and give it a bit of a mid bump. And in the RC20, I'm just making it a bit of a wobble. No noise here because I have that from the piano lead, and then a bit of distortion as well. Reason why I didn't add noise is just because it kind of become too much when you add it from multiple channels, at least my opinion. So that is that. And so let's listen to the saxophone, processed and unprocessed. So I will just take it off as we go. There you have it. Now, let's go to the most interesting part, and that is the master chain. And I think that really gives this track the character it has. So what I have is the analog heat device that I'm using as a plugin over here. And then I also have an SSL compression and the ozone dyne. And the only thing I'm using is the maximizer over here. So let's listen to the track. We can just go to the same loop here in the beginning. Oops. And let's create a loop out of that. And let's listen to it without the mastering. I will keep the maximizer on, just so we have the same level, but I will remove the compression and the analog heat, and I will just apply them as we go. Oh, sorry. There we go. Let's see. Perfect. So that was the unprocessed signal. I'm going to play that again, and I'm going to add the compression, and just listen what happens when I'm adding the analog heat. And as you can hear, it gives, at least my opinion, good amount of character. I have it on the enhancement mode, and I've tweaked a bit with the filters, but that's it. Minor tweaks, but it really gives a great vibe to it. That is it. So I'm going to play the track for you. Hope you enjoy it. And that is it, guys. Hope you enjoyed this one. Let me know in the comments below what you think and if there is any specific video you would like to see. Until next time.